Hey guys, Buff Game Back today, bringing a video, and today we're finally discussing some of the Battlefield reveal news officially from the source at DICE and EA around the next game, which is officially seems to be titled Battlefield at this point, based on the news they've let us know so far. So, first off, if you're enjoying the content for Battlefield, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps out smaller channels like myself. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited to be building into Battlefield here. I always wanted to start my channel officially with Battlefield, was always the plan. Unfortunately, Battlefield was just at a low at the time, and Modern Warfare happened to come out and fill that gap. So now that we have what looks to be a really good Battlefield coming out, I'm really excited to bring the content that I've always really wanted to bring, and that is via a Battlefield game. So be sure to subscribe if you're looking forward to more of that information. Now, jumping into it here, we have official news that came out, and we'll talk about this date here in a little bit, on Thursday, April 22nd. They officially made an announcement with a blog post on the Battlefield website, and this being with the official title, which seems to be at this point Battlefield. And some of the news they dropped very high level, didn't give us too much detail, but they did give us a little bit at the same time. That being that the title, like I said, is going to be seemingly Battlefield, and there's also 5 studios working on the game that we know of right now, that being DICE Stockholm, Criterion, DICE Los Angeles, Electronic Arts Gothenburg, and then Industrial Toys. So Industrial Toys, I'm assuming maybe taking some things from the game, turning them into action figures. Not sure specifically what their role is in this, but I'm assuming it's marketing in some sort of merchandise role. But if you look at the news that was dropped in the blog post, it was basically saying that they're excited to announce this year's upcoming and reveal the game Battlefield this year. Battlefield is highlighted in this blog post as in all italics, seemingly indicating that the title is going to be, as we thought, just Battlefield. Similar to like a reboot with Call of Duty did with Modern Warfare. Instead of calling it Modern Warfare 4, it was just restart that universe over again with Modern Warfare. So the title looks like it's going to be just Battlefield. However, based on leaks, we've heard that it does perhaps take place after Battlefield 4, or perhaps it's just a late reboot, just like Modern Warfare. So they said they're really looking forward to the reveal here in the coming months. They have a lot to show us. They put in a lot of things together for the reveal in the coming short for the next generation of Battlefield. They highlighted here that there's really 2 games in development right now. That being this year's Battlefield that will come out for console and PC, as well as a mobile game that has been in development that will come out in 2022. So that's an interesting piece of news, because if we look at Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, it seems like there's these mobile games revolving around Battle Royale. So this may be a hint that they're going to be adapting what comes that we're going to see in Battlefield here in 2021 and adapting that into some sort of BR or mobile game similar to COD Mobile for 2022. So we'll have to wait and see really what that ends up being. But the highlight of this post is basically that the return to all-out warfare. So 2020, what they say here is 2021 is an exciting time for us over here at DICE, working with the world-class development studios within Electronic Arts, that being the 5 studios that I mentioned: DICE, Criterion, DICE Los Angeles, Electronic Arts Gothenburg, and Industrial Toys. So 5 total studios there. And what they're saying is that the Battlefield game for console and PC, they are playtesting it daily at this point, polishing, balancing, and making it the best possible Battlefield we can get. So this is good news, just because the Battlefields that have come out, Battlefield 3, 4 specifically, have really had bad launch day experiences. I really personally did not have any issues with Battlefield 3 because I was on console and there was really no stability problems there, but I know PC folks did have a hard time with Battlefield 3. However, Battlefield 4 definitely saw some issues on both PC and consoles. There was a lot of rubber banding and lag issues for a few weeks right after launch before it was finally cleared up. But rubber banding, I remember, was really bad right off the bat. So it kind of ruined the momentum that game could have had. And Battlefield 4, as we all know, really took a few years to come into its own and have continuous support. Now ends up being really one of the best games in the franchise. So the fact that they're playtesting it daily and polishing it is really good news, and I think they know that they really need to deliver with a good day 1 launch day experience. So one other thing that they mentioned here is that basically it's an epic scale, return to all-out military warfare, crazy unexpected moments, game-changing destruction, massive battles, packed with more players and mayhem than ever before. So all brought to life with the power of next-gen consoles and PC. getting ready for a reveal soon. And they put a little trademark inside the quotations there, which I'm curious what the reasoning for that is, the rationale behind that, and they have a little winky face there. So that's really the bulk of the article that we're concerned with the 2021 release of Battlefield. So they really confirmed a few things there that are pretty, again, not very specific knowledge, but they didn't really tip us off on too much, but it kind of goes along with some of the leaks we've seen and really what we heard in the earnings call earlier in the year, that being all-out military warfare. So again, it seems like they're kind of repeating that. I believe that was right out of the earnings call they initially said that. So large-scale, all-out military warfare, crazy, unexpected moments, game-changing destruction. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of destruction is in this game. Everybody really loved the Battlefield Bad Company 2 destruction, as well as what we saw in Battlefield 3. And then Battlefield 4 was a little bit more scaled back, however, they had Levolution. So I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of combination, middle ground between all three of those games. I know the destruction of Bad Company 2 was really, really good, but also the fact you could also destroy things a little bit too much. It just kind of leveled the entire map. So it'd be good to see some sort of middle ground there where you could bring buildings down, but maybe not as easily as Bad Company 2. But it would be really cool to see what the Levolution may look like in this game. So we'll have to stay tuned. It seems like the initial teaser or reveal is right around the corner here. I would say early May. So within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I would think we're going to get this. Now, the other really important thing I wanted to cover here is that this blog post was first announced or released and posted on the Battlefield Twitter yesterday, which at this time of recording was it was 4/22, so April 22nd, 2021. So just yesterday on Thursday, and it's an interesting date to say that because that was also happened to be the launch day of Season 3 for Call of Duty Cold War, as well as the Warzone integration. The whole in-game event Part 2 was happening on the 22nd. As well as the reveal of the new map. So that whole nuke event was a 2-day process from the 21st to the 22nd, and the 22nd being the day of the new map. The nuke event finally concluded, and you would launch the nuke in the Rebirth Island and then go into the new Verdansk 1984 Battle Royale map for Warzone. And then, like I said, the integration of the Cold War Season 3 launch and how that integrates with Warzone as well, the new weapons, new modes, and a free multiplayer weekend and things like that coming up here on this weekend as we speak now. So interesting date to say that news with. They know that Call of Duty is revealing and releasing this large content on that day. Typically, you would try to avoid something like that. However, the hype has been building for Battlefield for a long time now. Battlefield 5 was obviously very disappointing, and so the Battlefield community, definitely myself, have just been waiting for them to say anything. So this is really the first official, it is the first official news and acknowledgement of the game by them. As far as the title and additional information. So the fact that they released this blog post and hinted that the reveal is coming soon and gave us a little bit of information on the same day as the Cold War Season 3, new Warzone map, nuke event, everything like that, says to me that Battlefield knows that they're going to have the upper hand this year. They know they have a superior product this year, and I think they know that they're going to finally probably beat out Call of Duty. I know, in my mind, Battlefield always produces a better gameplay experience and a better game at its core, minus, I would say, Battlefield 5. Battlefield 1 was still really good, however, not my cup of tea. I wanted the modern combat experience. But Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 4, definitely, in my mind, better gameplay experiences than Call of Duty. So, not knowing what Call of Duty is going to be this year in 2021, rumored World War II, the competition definitely doesn't seem like it'd be Modern Warfare 2, but regardless, whenever DICE and EA have to compete directly with a Call of Duty product, and I'm heading back to Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3, Battlefield 3 was the best Battlefield in my mind ever to date, and the sales and the retention prove that. So, seeing them go head-to-head with Call of Duty one more time, Call of Duty coming off the huge Modern Warfare game, as well as Warzone, which is this huge year-defining experience in 2020, given the pandemic and just the popularity that's the only game everybody seems to be playing, 100 million players to date. Battlefield knew they had to come out of the gates, swing hard, and I think they know that they have a product, and the competition breeds for best products. So to have some sort of competition there, Battlefield's going to come out of the gate with, I believe, probably their best Battlefield game since Battlefield 3 in my mind, and we'll have to see what Call of Duty has in store. However, it seems like Call of Duty is going to be at a low this year, and Battlefield is going to have the upper hand. And the fact that they released this blog post on that date indicates to me that they're well aware that they're going to have the upper hand, and they know they're going to have a superior product. So let me know down below what you guys think of that. that's all the official news we have from DICE, from EA, and the Battlefield Twitter is this blog post. But like I said, I would assume we're going to be getting this teaser trailer or some sort of reveal event here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I would say early May, somewhere between that week of the 3rd and the 7th, or if we look at the next week being the 10th through the 14th. So somewhere between the 3rd and the 14th of May, I would say we're going to expect to be seeing this. However, the earnings call, I believe, is on the 11th, so I would expect something before or almost immediately after that. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know down below what you guys think. Are you excited for this year's Battlefield? Everyone's calling it Battlefield 6, but it seems like now the title is officially Battlefield 2021 at this time. So let me know down below what you guys think. Till next time, Buckner Gaming, out.